Alright.
Being a superhero sounds cool. Powers, capes, saving the world. But before they were flying and fighting aliens, most of these guys were living the most traumatizing origin stories known to man. Like someone called a therapist because these backstories are darker than a Zack Snyder color palette. Let's break down the superheroes with the worst upbringings. And yes, we're saving the absolute worst for last. I'm going to be doing the top 7. But before I get into that, let me just mention the worst of the worst. Someone who could be on the list, but because of how insane the character is, it shouldn't be classed as one person. This is Doom Patrol's Jane, or Crazy Jane, from DC Comics. This woman has 64 different distinct personalities, each one with its own superpower. She was born from extreme trauma and abuse. She's basically a one-woman superhero multiverse, and each part of her is more unstable than the last. Jane is not okay. Jane is never okay. She's the final boss of coping. And let's get into the ranking. At number 7, we've got a lot of people's favorite, Peter Parker, or Spider-Man as some might know him, from the Marvel Comics. His origin story is basically a TED talk in emotional damage. Bitten by a radioactive spider is cool, but then his uncle dies because of something he could have stopped. So now he's Spider-Man, powered by guilt and poverty. He's broke, sad, and getting roasted by J. Jonah Jameson like it's his full-time job. Me personally, if I had Spider-Man's powers, I'm robbing banks and I'm never working again. Then in number 6, we have Raven from Teen Titans in the DC Comics. Imagine being born with ancient demonic powers. Because your dad is literally the interdimensional devil, Raven came into this world with an open portal to hell in her family tree. Her childhood was less cuddle time and more emotional suppression so the world doesn't explode. It's like every teen's moody phase, but make it apocalyptic, and one crash out could destroy the earth. And in number 5, I have the character that I hate the most, but I had to add it to the list. It's Wanda Maximoff, or Scarlet Witch as people may know her, from the Marvel series. She was born in a war-torn country. Her parents died in a bombing. She was experimented on by a shady organization. She lost her brother, who was Quicksilver by the way, and her boyfriend, and then she accidentally enslaved an entire town. She's been through all 5 stages of grief at the same time. WandaVision wasn't a show, it was group therapy with visual effects. And at number 4, we have the big man himself, Bruce Banner, Hulk, the big green man who needs anger management. He's a brilliant scientist by day, but a raging monster by almost every day. His dad abused him, his mom was murdered, then he accidentally turned himself into a green nuke powered by childhood trauma. He doesn't Hulk smash because he's angry, he does it because he needs a hug and a coping mechanism. And in number 3, we have the GOAT, the man himself, DC's biggest character, Bruce Wayne, or Batman as the people of Gotham know him. As a child, he watched his parents be gunned down in an alley and said, I'm gonna emotionally repress this forever and spend billions dressing like a bat. Batman doesn't fight crime, he fights his feelings. No therapy, no hobbies, just violence, brooding and emotionally distant eye contact. And in number 2, we have Jessica Jones. I know most of you don't know who Jessica Jones is, but maybe you should get to know. She is top 10 characters of all time. She's built different. She's like a trauma therapy revenge trilogy. Orphaned, experimented on, brainwashed by a British psychopath, and now she's drinking whiskey out the bottle and solving crimes no one asked her to. She isn't a superhero, she's a walking warning label. And in number 1, my favorite character of all time actually, and that character is Mark Spector, Moon Knight. Where do we even start? Abusive childhood, dissociative identity disorder. He died, resurrected by an Egyptian god, and now he fights crime while mentally at war with himself. Moon Knight doesn't need a team, he's already 3 guys in one body. You think your group chat is chaotic? Try being your own group chat. Moon Knight can't control his identities. Each one takes over whenever they want, and the other identities have no clue what they did while they were gone. So you tell me, which character do you think had the worst upbringing? Or which character have I missed out that had a worse upbringing than these guys? Drop your favorite from this list in the comments, or just scream into the void. Either works. Catch you in the next emotional breakdown. See ya!